Okay, so see why I'm writing the problem is, see, once you write now, you will be able to understand what is actually given. Okay, so I will write down the problem now. A composite wall. This problem, it is basically belongs to heat transfer field, that is thermal field. A composite wall consists of three materials. Consists of three materials.
सर सिग्मा
As
1
shown
सिग्मा
in
2 ये सब फाइंड नहीं करेंगे?
as shown in figure. See, for this problem it is not required. Getting or not? For the problem of
Yes,
the
sir.
spring, it is not required to calculate those stresses. Okay, a composite wall consists of three materials as shown in figure. The outer temperatures TO is equal to 20 degrees Celsius. The outer temperature TO is equal to 20 degrees Celsius. Convection heat transfer takes place on the inner surface of the wall, with T infinity is equal to 800 degrees Celsius, with T infinity is equal to 800 degrees Celsius, and H is equal to 30 watt per meter square degree Celsius. 30 watt per meter square degree Celsius. Determine temperature. Determine the temperature distribution. In the wall. Determine the temperature distribution in the wall. See, all of you see. They have given these values. K1 they have given. K1 25 watt per meter degree Celsius. K2 they have given 30 watt per meter degree Celsius. K3 they have given 70 watt per meter degree Celsius. Okay, and after that they have given this diagram. This diagram is been given. Okay, this is a diagram. So you have three materials. This is basically a composite wall. See, composite wall consists of three materials. So these are the three materials with their conductivity K1, K2, and K3. So I will call this as K1, this is K2, and this is K3. This is given in the problem. Okay, and K1, K2, K3 values are given. Okay, at the same time their thickness is given. Okay, their thickness is given. This is 0.3 meter. This is 0.2 meter. This is 0.15 meter. This value is given. Right, their thickness of the walls are given. This outer temperature TO, this is 20 degrees Celsius, right? On the inner surface, you have the temperature that is T infinity. You have the heat transfer coefficient H infinity. Okay, and the fluid is flowing like this. Right? So this is a problem which is given. Okay. So let me know how to start with this problem. Let me know how to start with this problem. Right, discretization. Right, discretization. This is the very basic step. Discretization. So tell me how many elements will be formed.
Okay. 3.
Tell me how many elements will be formed.
3.
I'm saying it as a 3. 3 elements. Anyone have different idea? Anyone is having different idea? How many elements will be formed?
4.
4. Anybody is having different opinion?
5.
5.
5 elements will be formed. Oh my. Huh? Now see, one who has said 3. One who has said 3. Okay, can he tell me which are those 3 elements?
K1, K2, K3.
K1, K2, K3, right? One who has said 4. Can he tell me which are those 4 elements? One who has said 4, can he tell me which are those 4 elements? Let me know. See, then we can start.
सर वो कन्वेक्टिव हीट ट्रांसफर दिया ना तो बोथ मटेरियल हो गया.
Right. See, because see, all of you see what is given: a composite wall made up of 3 materials. So these are the 3 materials which are given, right? 3 materials. So obviously heat will be transferred, okay, from K1 to K2 by conduction, then from K2 to K3 again by conduction. Okay, so this is one element, this is one element, this is one element. These elements, 3 elements are only for conduction. But in addition to conduction, see here, the outer temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. So this is outer temperature, which is 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, convection heat transfer take place on the inner surface. See, if this is outer surface, see, if this line is an outer, so obviously this line will be the inner surface. Okay, so convection heat transfer take place on the inner surface of the wall with T infinity. So here they have given T infinity. Here there will be some temperature and heat transfer coefficient. So also they have given the value of H here, right? H. Understood or not? So see, obviously whenever you have heat transfer coefficient, so heat will be transferred from here to this phase. See, from here to this phase, obviously by convection. Yes or no? Heat will be transferred from this region to this phase by convection. From this phase to conduction. Again from this phase to this phase, again by conduction. Again from this phase to this phase, there is again by conduction. Right? And further heat will not transfer. Why? Because there is again no heat transfer coefficient. See, whenever there is a heat transfer coefficient, there is convection. But if you see on the right hand side, there is no heat transfer coefficient. So there heat will not transfer. Heat transfer will not take place. Getting or not? Why I need to take convection on left hand side? Because they have mentioned the heat transfer coefficient on the left hand side. On the right hand side, they haven't mentioned, right? So there will not be heat transfer by convection on the right hand side. Right? So if I need to form the element, see how I am forming the element. Okay, this element I will take it as one element, first element. Then I have this second element. Then I have this third element. Then I have this fourth. Is it okay or not? Let me know. This one element, it is for conduction. Element number 1, it is for conduction. Then this is for, sorry, element number 1, it is for convection. This is for conduction. Again, this is for conduction. Again, this is for conduction. Is it okay or not? Yes or no? See, for convection, you don't have a thickness. For the heat transfer to take place by convection, there you don't require thickness. Right? Clear? So see, this is element number 1, element number 2, element number 3, element number 4. See here. So I will assign node number 1, node number 2, node number 3, node number 4, and node number 5. Node number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You see how the heat transfer will take place from node 1 to node 2 by convection. Yes or no? From node 2 to node 3, conduction. From node 3 to node 4, again conduction. And from node 4 to node 5, again conduction. Is it okay with this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes,
radiation
sir.
is
Is it okay with this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now see, we need to write down stiffness matrix for element number 1, where it is, where the convection is occurring, right? So I will write down here element matrix equation for convection. For convection, what is the element stiffness matrix for convection? Tell me. It is H into A, 1 minus 1 minus 1 1, right? Into U1 U2 is equal to, here you don't have U1 U2, right? Here we need to write down as rather we need to write down as T1 T2. I will write down T1. I will not write down theta. I will write down T1 T2. Okay, because we have temperature, so E is equal to T1 T2 is equal to Q1 Q2. See here, if you want the heat to transfer, there has to be a temperature difference, right? So T1 and T2 are the temperature
माइक इज ऑन
difference.
सर, किसी का माइक चालू है सर, सारंग आनंद करके।
सीरियल दे
See, all of you should unmute. See, you mute yourself, and whenever you have a doubt, then only you unmute yourself. So HA 1 minus 1 minus 1 1 T1 T2, right? T1 and T2 are the temperatures, and Q1 and Q2 are the heat flow, right? So where this particular term, it is called as a stiffness matrix multiplied by displacement or temperature, that is T is equal to Q. Understood? So now write down stiffness matrix for element number 1. Write down stiffness matrix for element number 1. What is H? H it is given. Heat transfer coefficient 30. H into A. All of you see here A. A is not given here. A is not given. Right? So we will assume the value of A as 1. Okay. See, all of you see what I am writing here. So if you assume, see here, assuming A equal to 1. Okay. So we will assume the value of A as 1. So we will get the value of heat transfer in watt per meter square. Understood? So whatever the value of Q we will get, it will be in terms of watt per meter. Ready? So this is H into A.
सारंग आनंद माइक बंद कर दे।
श्योर कि तुम्हारी किसी भी बात से उन्हें ऐसा ना लगे
Just a
कि
minute.
रिकंसिलिएशन की
तो म्यूट करा नहीं करा।
यार आप म्यूट कर देना इसको।
वो जो काउंसलर होते हैं वो लोग वहाँ क्या पूछते हैं, होता क्या है?
थैंक यू सर।
Okay. So see, this is H, that is 30 into area I am taking as 1. See, in the problem it is not given, but in the problem it is not given. You can put the area as 1 so that you will get the value of Q in watt per meter square. Right? So I will write down this as a 30 minus 30 minus 30 and plus 30. Is it okay? Is it okay or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So see, this element number 1, it is between node 1 2, right? Element number 1 between 1 2. So I need to write down 1 2 1 2, right? 1 2 and 1 2. Clear? Now I need to write. See, this is all about stiffness matrix of element number 1. Stiffness matrix
Sir.
of element number 1.
हेलो
हाँ.
सर को क्वेश्चन पूछना था कि ये एलिमेंट नंबर 5 क्यों नहीं लिए सर आप? इन्वायरमेंट को भी मतलब कन्वेक्शन हो रहा है ना सर,
See,
मटेरियल टू इन्वायरमेंट में जा रहा है।
right. See, your question is right. What do you want? You want the heat will be transferred from this phase to the environment. So how you will calculate heat transfer? Whether they have given heat transfer coefficient?
सर सेम अज्यूम कर सकते हैं ना सर, अगर अज्यूम
How you can assume? See, in the problem it is clearly stated. The outer temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. See, outer temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. Convection heat transfer take place on inner surface of the wall. So only on the inner surface there is convection. Getting or not? They haven't mentioned on the outer surface. So how you can take directly?
सर एरिया पे तो मेंशन नहीं।
Where area?
सर अगर हीट टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस है तो बट ऑब्वियस है ना, कन्वेक्शन के थ्रू थोड़ा तो हीट ट्रांसफर होना ही है।
So they should provide the value of heat transfer coefficient, na? See, in the heat
But we
and
can't
mass
deny the
transfer.
fact that there's convection going on the fourth surface also, no?
See, if there is convection, there has to, see, for see, if you want the heat to transfer by convection, there has to be some heat transfer coefficient. And if that heat transfer coefficient is not there, how the heat will be transferred?
सर वहाँ पे कोई फ्लूइड फ्लो नहीं हो रहा है ना.
That is all okay. That is all okay. But what he is saying that, sir, we need to consider this as the same. See, in the problem, it is clearly stated that the heat transfer takes place on the inner surface with this value of temperature and with this value of H, right? On the inner surface. So you can't take this value at the outer surface, because outer surface, there might be a different fluid which is flowing, na?
सर तो
Getting
आउटर
or not?
सरफेस को नेग्लेक्ट कर रहे हैं ना हम लोग, बट स्टिल कन्वेक्शन तो टेक प्लेस हो ही रहा है ना उधर.
We are not neglecting that. See, what we are interested to calculate it. See, here the fluid is flowing. So the whatever the fluid that is flowing will transfer some heat to the inner surface. Yes or no? Whatever the fluid that is
Yes.
flowing will transfer the heat to inner surface. Inner surface will transfer the heat to this surface. Again, this surface will transfer the heat to this surface, and from here to here again. That's all.
Yeah, but sir,
Further-
the basic rule for convection is if there's
Yeah.
heat difference in temperature, convection always takes place. No, so there's obviously convection taking place on phase 4 also, but we're not
No,
considering it as it.
That is the wrong assumption. See what I'm telling. See, just simple. Take the example. Consider this plate, okay, which is having this area. This area is a surface area, right? This is surface area, right? Okay. Let's say you start heating this plate. Just start heating this plate, right? You start heating this plate, and when some gas is flowing, or when some air is flowing on this plate, okay, and if you need to calculate the value of temperature, heat flow, okay, how much heat it is being transferred from this plate to the flowing fluid, okay, how will calculate? Q is equal to, tell me, how will calculate? It is a temperature difference between plate and the fluid, yes or no? Temperature of
Yes,
the
sir.
plate is, let's say, TP. Temperature of the plate is TP, and temperature of the fluid is TF, right? So I will calculate the temperature difference between plate and fluid, right? Divide
Yes,
by what? It is 1 by H into A, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you say that, see, between plate and the fluid, there is nothing like conduction. There is no thickness, but still heat it is transferred. Okay. That is by convection. When you claim that, when you have some value of heat transfer coefficient, see, if this heat transfer coefficient, if H is 0, there is no heat transfer coefficient, then what happens? Your heat transfer becomes 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Getting or not? See, if heat transfer coefficient is 0, what will happen? Your heat flow will become 0.
Any number upon
there is
0
no heat
becomes
transfer.
infinity, no? So it would be infinity then.
How it is infinity? I'm not getting.
Sir, basic maths, because any number divided by 0 is infinity.
Who says, see, H will go into numerator?
Okay, so that way is what.
H will go to numerator. See, denominator of denominator will go into numerator only.
Okay, sir.
Getting?
Thank you.
Okay. See. So see, I'm telling you, see, whenever there is heat transfer coefficient, then only heat will be transferred by convection, otherwise not. That is a simple rule. Is it clear? So this is stiffness matrix for element number 1. Now we need to see this you are written for element number 1. What is about element number 2, 3, and 4? Their conduction, right? So we need to write down EME, right? EME for conduction. EME for conduction. Tell me, what is the EME for conduction? Let me know. What is the EME for conduction? See, it is Ka by L 1 minus 1 minus 1 1 into temperature T1 T2 is equal to heat flow, that is Q1 Q2. Is it okay? Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
See, if you are getting confused, see all of you, see, I will let you know how you are getting this term. Okay, so in the heat transfer, you are seeing the Fourier's law of heat conduction, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
If the heat it is flowing like this, let's see that Q is the amount of heat flowing. Getting or not? Let's say you have temperature here T1. Let's say you have temperature here T2, right? Let's say you have thickness here L, okay? And this area is A, okay? This A, it is nothing but a cross-sectional area, because what Fourier's law of conduction says, okay, the Fourier's law of conduction, it is related with the, see, what does it says? The heat flowing or the area has to be the perpendicular to the length of path of heat flow, right? So if I need to calculate the value of Q, how I'll calculate? Q is equal to delta T divided by RTH, or thickness you call it as. So I will calculate RTH, it is L, this is length, by K into A. Is it okay or not? Obviously this material will be having some conductivity K. So value of Q is L by Ka into delta Ka by L, right? See how we'll calculate Q. Q is equal to Ka by L into delta T. Okay, this is in the form of heat transfer, right? Now what is the formula that we have written? It is in the form of our nodes and elements, right? Now write down this. Now this particular term, it is called as the stiffness matrix, right? To be multiplied by temperature is given by heat flow. Is it okay? Is it okay or not?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Right. So now we need to see the next, right? We need to apply it. We need to apply it for element number 2, right? So tell me, what is the value of stiffness matrix for element number 2? What is the length? What is the length? Length is nothing but the thickness. See here, what is the meaning of length? It is the thickness through which the heat is flowing, right? Length, it is nothing but the thickness through which heat is flowing. So you have it as a 0.3. Okay, length is 0.3. Let's start with the conductivity. What is conductivity? K. K for element number 1, that is K1, right? This is K1. And what is the value of K1? 25. This is K into your area. Area will assume it as a 1. Area as a 1, right? Ka by length. Length of element number 1 is 0.3. 0.3 into 1 minus 1 minus 1, right? So tell me, how much you are getting?
83.33.
How much?
83.33.
Okay, so I'll write down 83.33 minus 83.33 minus 83.33 and 83.3. Is it okay? Right? So stiffness matrix of element number 2 we have written. So element number 2, it is between 2, 3. So it is between 2, 3. Stiffness matrix, see, element number 2, it is between 2, 3. So this element number 2, it is between 2, 3. That I written.
A को 1 कैसे लिया हमने?
Area 1, see, in this problem area is not given, right? Area is not given. So if area is not given, by assuming the area as 1 meter square, you will be able to calculate the heat flow in watt per meter square, and this particular term, it is called as heat flux, that you already seen in heat transfer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Yes or no?
अब वो लेंथ सबका अलग है तो एरिया सबके लिए सेम अज्यूम नहीं कर सकते ना सर, तो वो K1 के लिए भी हम लोग ने 1 अज्यूम किया था.
I am not getting why you are relating the length to area. See what I told you, length, it is the thickness.
Yes.
Length, it is nothing but the thickness through heat is flowing. Now if you ask me what is the area, I will let you know this. See, just see the 3D diagram of this one. Is it okay or not? Can you see this 3D diagram? I will draw the diagram. Is it okay?
Yes sir.
Is it okay? This is
Yes,
what you
sir.
are talking. This is length. This is length 0.3, 0.2 and 0.15. This is your length or thickness. See, clear? And what I'm asking you, it's a cross-sectional area. So this area, I'm asking you to take it as 1 meter square.
Okay, sir.
Can
The
this
other area.
area, at the same time, this area which I'm drawing at the back, it is same or not? Let me know. At the back side.
Sir,
Similarly, I am drawing one more area. Let me know. Is it same or not?
Same, sir.
Similarly, let me know. Let me clear. See, if you have doubt, that is not a problem, right? Whether you are getting same area or not at the face. So those
Yes, sir.
areas, I'm asking you to take it as 1 meter. I think, see, Fourier's law of heat conduction is not clear to you. The rate of heat transfer, it is directly proportional to the area perpendicular to the length of path of heat flow. Okay, and to the change in temperature with respect to
Distance.
distance. Okay, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Q is directly proportional to the A dt by dx, right? So Q is equal to Ka dt by dx. So this area, it's nothing but a cross-section area. See, heat it is flowing like this. So area and heat are perpendicular. They're perpendicular. Getting or not? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Is it clear? So this is for element number 2. Now we need to write down for element number 3, right? We need to write down for element number 3, right? K3. Okay, so for K3, see, we need to write down for element number 3 now. Element number 3. Okay, see, this is our EME. So what is K of element number 3? See, this is element number 3, right? This is element number 3, which K is K2. And what is the value of K2? It's 30. 30. Its area is 1. Area is 1 we are taking, right? Ka by L. What is the length of element number 3? It is 0.2 into 1 minus 1 minus 1.
150.
How much?
150.
All of you check your answers.
yes, sir, right.
See, I am directly solving the numerical here. So if you commit a mistake, obviously, okay, we need to solve it again. So see element number 3. All of you see element number 3. It is between 3, 4, 3, 4.
3, 4 के बीच में, yes.
We need to write down here 3, 4. Clear? Now let's go to the stiffness matrix of element number 4. Stiffness matrix of element number 4.
466.6.
Okay, 4 for 4 stiffness is K3. And what is K3? It's 70, right? So 70 into area is 1 upon its length is 0.15.
Yes.
1 minus 1 minus 1.
466.6.
Huh?
466.6.
466.67
466.67.
minus 466.67
Yes.
minus 466.67 and plus 466.67. Is it okay?
Yes.
See, if you see the element number 4, it is between 4, 5, right? 4, 5. This is between 4, 5. Is it okay?
Yes.
So see, there are 4 elements and we have 4 element stiffness matrices. See, these are the 4 element stiffness matrices, right? Now we need to form the global stiffness matrices, right? So tell me, what is the size of the global stiffness matrices?
5 by 5.
5 by
5
5.
by 5.
Why?
Number of modes 5
Into
How
degree
many
of
number of nodes?
5 और degree of freedom एक है.
Tell me, what is the degree of freedom?
Movement.
Movement. Here it is not a movement. Here it is the temperature.
मतलब possibility वाले कितना कहाँ वो move कर सकता हो.
Here degree of freedom is temperature. All of you understand. Here degree of
Oh.
freedom is a temperature.
Oh, sorry,
Right.
yes.
Okay. So we see we should have a global matrix of size 5 by 5, right? So we'll form the global stiffness matrices now.
शमशु पानी पी थोड़ा.
Kg is equal to 1, 2, 3, here 4 and 5, right? Here again 1, 2, 3, 4 and
सर टेम्परेचर तो 2 है, फिर 2 होना चाहिए ना.
किधर टेम्परेचर 2 है? देखो ना हर नोड पे टेम्परेचर कितना है,
एक है।
ऑब्वियस है ना. सो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम कहां पे आता है? इफ यू वांट आई विल राइट डाउन डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम पर नोड, इट्स 1. हाँ. Now tell me how we should start. Huh? We need to start with element number 1. Stiffness matrix of element number 1. See here, straightforward. 1 2 1 2. So start with the first. That is at 1 1 you put 30, right? So at 1 1 I will put 30. So this is 30. So here I will get minus 30. Here I will get minus 30. Here I will get plus 30. Is it okay? Let me know. Is it okay or not? Yes or no? Right. Now go for stiffness matrix of element number 2. Okay, it is again straightforward. 2 3 2 3. What is that? So we need to start from 2 2. So at 2 2 we should write down. See, this is 2 2. We should write down 83.33 minus 83.33 minus 83.33 and 83.33. Is it okay? Yes or no? Now go to this stiffness matrix of element number 3. You need to start 3 3 and at 3 3 you put 150. So 3 3 plus 150. This is minus 150. This is minus 150 and this is plus 150. Is it okay? So this is with 3 3. Clear? Next, go to this stiffness matrix of element number 4. It is again straightforward. 4 5 4 5. So at 4 4, that is at 4 4 you put 466.67 minus 466.67 minus 466.67 and 466.67. Is it okay? Let me know. Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, all of you, see, if you see node number 2, 3, and 4, if you see this node number 2, 3, and 4, at node number 2, 2 elements are connected. At node number 3, again 2 elements are connected. At node number 4, again 2 elements are connected. Okay. So if you see at 2, 2, you're getting 2 terms. At 3, 3, again you're getting 2 terms. At 4, 4, again you are getting 2 terms. Understood or not? This stands for node 2. This stands for node 3. And this stands for node 4. Right? So on node 2, there will be the effect of element 1 and 2. On node 3, there will be the effect of 2 and 3. And at node 4, there will be the effect of 3 and 4. Getting this one? Let me know. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, the point wherever you don't have any element, there you need to put 0. Right? There we need to put it as 0. Right? Okay. Now see, what is our GME, global matrix equation? What is our global matrix equation? Global matrix multiplied by displacement. Here it is not there. Displacement, we have temperature is equal to heat flow, right? So just write down this matrix. Right? Just write down this matrix. 30 minus 30 0 0 0, then minus 30, then this one, tell me the addition.
113.33
113.33 minus 83.33 0 0, then 0 minus 83.33. Okay, next tell me this one.
सर ये फोन तो हटा,
कॉल आ रहा है.
व्हाट्सएप पे.
Next tell me this one. 83.33 plus 150.
233.33.
233.33 right? Next, minus 150 is 0, right? Minus 150 is 0. Next, 0,
0,
0, minus 150. Tell me this value.
616.6.
616.6.
Yes.
7.
Huh?
ऊपर 616.6.
616.67.
Okay. Next, 0, 0, 0, minus 46.67 and 466.6. Okay. So this is your stiffness matrix. This is to be multiplied by temperature. T1, T2, T3, T4 and T5, right, is equal to forces F1, F2,
Sir,
F3.
F1 नहीं आएगा ना?
Okay. Now see, it has to be multiplied by forces. But here you have
Q1,
Q1,
Q1 आएगा.
Q2, Q3, Q4 and Q5, right? Yes or no? Clear? Now what we will do? How we to solve? We need to solve it.
Boundary
Tell me
condition.
how we will solve. Apply the boundary condition. Tell me. Tell me what are the boundary conditions?
सर नोड 1 पे तो इनफाइनाइट है, नोड 5 पे 20.
Tell me what are the boundary conditions? Who said that it is infinite? See, it is given as t infinity, but its value is given 800. So at node 1, see at node 1, T1 is 800, right? Yes or no? T infinity is given as 800. That means at node 1, temperature is 800. What is our temperature at node 5? It is given 20.
20.
So this T5 is 20. T5 is 20. This T5 is 20. Okay, now can you solve it? Now see, the rows and columns will not be get cancelled. Rows and columns will never be get cancelled. Because see here, these are not zero, na? Getting or not?
Yes, sir.
See, T1 is not zero or T5 is not zero. You have some value, right? So let's see what to do. What we can do now? Let me know. See what value of Q1 we will get. What is the value of Q1 we will get? Tell me. Can I do it like this? Let me know how to start. All of you. We will start. See, can I multiply this row into this column? So I will
Yes,
get some
sir.
value. Okay, so I'll start. 30 into 800. See here, this 30 into 800, that is T1, plus minus 30 into T2.
Samshuddin, please mute your
Minus
mic.
30 into T2. This is 0. This is 0. This is 0, right? Is equal to Q1. Yes or no? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Now see all of you. So tell me how to solve it. Tell me how to solve. See, you should understand how to solve. Let me know idea how to solve it.
सर टेम्परेचर और कन्वेक्टिव हीट ट्रांसफर कोएफिशिएंट दिया है तो Q1 we can find sir.
See, so see if you see this equation, okay, so are you able to get something from this equation, first equation? Because see again T2 is not known, so let's move to second equation. Now see all of you, can you get something from this equation? Nothing, right? So we need to go to second equation for Q2, right? But all of you see here, if you see this problem, see whatever the amount of heat that is entering at a node 1, same heat it will go to node 5. Getting or not? Whatever amount of heat that is entering at a node 1, same will flow to node 2, node 3, node 4 and node 5. Is there additional heat you are supplying at node 2, node 3 and node 4? Let me know. Is there any additional heat which is supplied, or is there anything additional that you are supplying at node 2, node 3 and node 4?
No sir. No sir.
Are you able to get my question?
No, sir. Same heat will transfer from one end to another.
Right, same. See, whatever amount of heat that is present at a Q1 will propagate to node 2, node 3 and node 4, right? Okay, so at node 2, node 3 and node 4, you are not going to supply any additional heat. See here, at node 2, node 3 and node 4, you are not going to supply any additional heat. So these terms will tend to 0, right? These terms are going to tend it to 0. Getting this one? Getting this one or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we'll do, see, we know right hand side, so can we make left hand side? So this row multiplied by column is equal to Q2. See, this I've written for equation number 1. Okay, I'll call this as equation number 1. Now I will go for this row multiplied by this column, right? So I will do that. Minus 30 into 800, see here, minus 30 into 800 plus, see, this into this, right? 113.33 into T2, right? This plus minus 83.33 into T3. See here, this row multiplied by this column, I'm doing manually. This row multiplied by this column is equal to Q2. Okay, plus 0 into this is 0, plus 0 into this is 0, is equal to Q2, is equal to Q2 and is equal to 0. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, I'm doing manually. Second row multiplied by this column is equal to Q2, which is equal to 0. Right? So tell me from this what you're getting. I will get 113.33 T2 minus 83.33 T3. Okay. And this is minus. If I bring it on right hand side, this becomes plus. So tell me this value. Minus 30 into 800. Tell me this. How much? Huh?
24,000. 24,000.
24,000. Right? So I'll call this as equation number 2. Is it okay? I will call this as equation number 2. Understood? Yes or no? Now go to third row multiplied by column. So 0 into 800 is 0, right? So minus 83.33 into T2 plus this 233.33 into T3, right? This into this is T3 plus minus 150 into T4, minus 150 into T4. This into this is again 0 is equal to Q3, right? Is equal to Q3 and is equal to 0. Is it okay or not? See, 0 into 800 is 0, minus 83.33 into T2 plus 233.33 into T3. minus 150 into T4, this into this is 0 is equal to Q3. Is it okay? And that is equal to 0. So tell me from this what you are getting. I will get it like this: minus 83.33 T2 plus 233.33 T3, okay, minus 150 T4 is equal to 0, is equal to 0. I will call this as equation number 3. I will call this as equation number 3. Is it okay?
Yes,
Is it okay or not? Now go to fourth row multiplied by this column. See, this into this, 0 into 800 is 0. 0 into T2 is again 0. Minus 150 into T3. Minus 150 into T3, right? Then plus 616.67 into T4. 6.6. See, 616.67 into T4 plus minus 466.67 into this 20, right? Into 20 is equal to Q4 and is equal to 0. Is equal to Q4 is equal to 0. Is it okay? Let me know. Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
All of you, let me know. Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
This is minus 150 T3 plus 616.67 T4. Okay. So tell me this, minus 466.67 into 20. How much?
Nine three three 3.4.
933.4. 933.4.
333, sir. 933.
933.4. Is it okay? So I'll call this as equation number 4. I'll call this as equation number 4. Now see, equation 1, equation number 2, it is in the form of T2, T3. This equation, it is in the form of T2, T3, T4. And this equation, it is in the form of T3, T4. So can you solve these three simultaneous equation for getting the value of T2, T3 and T4? Can you solve in a calc?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Solving equation 2, 3 and 4. Okay, we should get these values of T2. Okay, so I'll do that. Right, we need to put these values. See here. So what is the value of T2?
T4 20, sir.
See, coefficient of T2 I need to first put 1 1 1 1 3.33 I need to put. Then coefficient of T3 minus 83.33 I need to put. Then coefficient of T4 is 0. Then 24,000. Right. Next, in equation number 3, coefficient of T2 minus 83.33. Then coefficient of T3 233.33. Then coefficient of T4 minus 150 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0 directly. Right. Next, coefficient of T2 is 0. Coefficient of T3 is minus 150. Then coefficient of T4 is 616.67 is equal to 9333.4. So okay, can I get the answer? Just see what. Let me know what answer you're getting.
So T2 319.8.
Okay, 8. See, all of you do it on your own. Otherwise, I am also doing, and you will tell me the same answer. T3 is 146.91. Is it okay?
Yes.
and T4 is 50.87. Okay, so
Same,
all
sir.
values are in degree Celsius. All are in degree Celsius. Right? All are in degree Celsius. Clear? Okay. So these are the values of T2, T3, and T4 we got. T2, T3, and T4 we got. Now, can you calculate Q1? I will calculate Q1. Just go first row multiplied by this column, right? Thirty into 800, then minus 30 into T2 plus minus 30 into T2, right? Minus 30 into T2. This into this is 0 again. This 0 into T4 is 0. 0 into T5 is 0 is equal to Q1. Okay. So put the value 30 into 800 plus minus 30 into T2, that is 319.8 is equal to Q1. So tell me the value of Q1, what you are getting.
14406.
How much?
14406.
14406 watt per meter square, right? This is heat flow, so it is watt per meter square. Now we need to calculate Q5. Q5 we need to calculate, right? See, Q2, Q3, Q4 are 0. We need to calculate Q1 and Q5. So see, how will calculate Q5? Last row multiplied by this column. So 0 into 800 is 0. 0 into T2 is 0. 0 into T3 is 0. Then minus 466 here. Minus 466.67 into T4. See, this minus 466.67 into T4 plus 466.67 into T5, and T5 is 20, is equal to Q5, right? Is equal to Q5, right? So just put the value. Minus 466.67 into T4 is 50.87 plus 466.67 into 20 is equal to Q5, right? So tell me the what value of Q5 you're getting.
Same as Q1 but minus.
You're getting minus 14406 watt per meter square, right? See, what do you understand from this plus value and minus value? See, whatever amount of heat that is entering at node 1, same amount of heat it is leaving at node 5. I told you, na, same amount of heat it is flowing through node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, and node 5. You are not additionally supplying any amount of heat to node 2, node 3, and node 4. That is the reason only why we have make these values to be 0, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Understood? So if you take
सर नोट
the
5 में तो हम
summation
लोग
of
कोई हीट अप्लाई नहीं कर रहे.
क्या
नोट
See,
5 पे
सर
भी तो
पेपर थोड़ा ऊपर
कोई
लीजिए ना
हीट.
सर.
see, you consider, see, node 1 is the extreme point, also node 5 is the extreme point. So whatever amount of heat that is entering, with the same amount the heat should leave, na?
Yes,
Yes or no?
sir. Got it.
With the same amount heat should leave.
Yes, sir.
Getting or not? Let me know. See, if you have a doubt,
Yes, sir.
just take this simple example. See, for this diagram only you take. If I node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, and node 5. If I ask you what is the value of Q, okay, through element number 1, how you will calculate? You will calculate like T1 minus T2 upon 1 by HA. Is it okay or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, you can calculate
Yes,
it
sir.
is equal to T2 minus T3 upon L1 K1 A1. Yes or no? Is equal to T3
Yes,
minus
sir.
T4 upon L2 K2 A2 is equal to T4 minus T5 upon L3 K3 A3, or is equal to T1
Yes,
minus
sir.
T5 upon every resistance you need to add. Yes or no?
Okay, got it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just see what value of Q1, Q2, add this Q3.
सर ऊपर वाला
Q4.
पेपर थोड़ा और ऊपर लो ना.
Okay, so just add these values. So you'll get it is equal to 0. That means whatever the temperatures that we have got are correct. Temperatures, what are the values of temperature distribution? See, in the problem they ask the same value, na? Calculate temperature distribution. Calculate the temperature distribution. Okay, so in addition to the temperature distribution, we have also calculated the heat flow. Okay, understood this one or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of you understood this thing?
Yes, sir.
सर लास्ट पेज दिखाइए ना.
I will put this scanned notes in your WhatsApp group. Okay, so no need to worry about this one. So all of you understood with this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so see, these are the two problems which we have taken based on the, see, one problem we have taken based on the structural field, and this problem we have taken based on the thermal field. Is it okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, so that is about structural field, and this thermal field is been over, right?